In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to use Autotune Pro, and my goal is to do this efficiently and not take up all your time. I know every other video on this is like 20 minutes long, but this is a very simple plugin, so let's get right into it and I'll show you everything you need to know about Autotune Pro. First things first, here's my song without any Autotune on it.
No, they don't ever really wanna see you smile. They'll give you the world and take it in and out. Everyone around you always plotting for the taking. Better watch your back or lose everything you're making. When I shoot.
So obviously it sounds a little rough without any tuning on there, and that's because your ears are so used to hearing tuning on every single song that's out there now. It's become a standard in today's radio and really any song that gets released by your favorite artist. So let's open up Autotune Pro and I'll show you everything you need to know. The very first thing you need to know is actually right up here where you have your key and scale. So every instrumental you're making a song to is going to be in a certain key, and if you don't have Autotune set in that same key, then your vocals are going to sound terrible. The easiest way to find the key is if you get the Autotune bundle. You actually get this auto key tool. It looks like this, and you can just put it on your beat and then you can just send it to Autotune and then you're good. Okay, now we have our key. Now I'll just turn all this stuff off and we'll focus on the retune speed here. So as it even says here, set the rate at which the input audio is moved to the target pitches. So what that means is basically way back here at 400 is no Autotune, and then way up here at 0 is that T-Pain effect full Autotune. So I'll show you what that sounds like.
No, they don't ever really wanna see you smile. They'll give you the world and take it in and out.
So nothing.
Everyone around you always plotting for the taking.
All the way.
Better watch your back or lose everything you're making.
So obviously 0 is a lot of Autotune, and usually if you want to mask it a little bit, you'll come back a lot more to around 20, 25, 30, somewhere in that range. That's where I usually stick around, and that way it kind of just masks that it's there, but also is correcting those notes and making everything perfectly on pitch. Now for this song specifically, I like it right around 15. I just thought that's where it sounded the best.
No, they don't ever really wanna see you smile.
I like how I can kind of hear it a little bit more. It just kind of fits the vibe of this song, so it's really subjective to what you want to do there. I do just want to say quickly, I do have a link in the description for you guys, which gives you 2 weeks free of Autotune Pro. Whether you're liking the way Autotune sounds and just want to try it out for yourself and make sure, or you're just not sure of it and want to try it out to make sure, there's no commitment there. 2 weeks free down below with the link in my bio. Back to the video. The next knob we'll talk about is the Flex Tune knob here. So the best way to explain the Flex Tune knob is it kind of works in hand with the retune speed, and the more you have it is the looser the Autotune is to the note, if that makes sense. So if I put it all the way up, it'll almost sound like there's no Autotune anyways.
No, they don't ever really wanna see you smile.
Compared to down,
they'll give you the world and take it in and out.
so it just allows for more fluctuation between the notes and can help make it sound a little less harsh and less robotic. So I like to turn that up just a little bit, and I find that if Autotune's having trouble figuring out which note I'm hitting, Flex Tune kind of allows it to just sit in between and still sounds pretty good. Now the next knob here is Humanize, and all it really does is add more realism to longer sustained notes. So the way Autotune works is if this is my note here and it's just on a line, if I'm really holding a note for a long time, perfectly hitting it with Autotune, what really happens without the effect on is there's a lot of deviations in my pitch because it's not perfect. So what Humanize will do is it kind of just loosens it up a bit so it sounds less robotic on that one note. But for me, I guess maybe I just don't do enough songs to do anything with it, so I never really realize it. I usually just keep it at 50 just in case, and that's really it. The last knob here, Natural Vibrato, I don't know a single person that actually uses this. What it actually does is just kind of accentuates the vibrato in your vocal. So if you have it all the way up, it's gonna make it so the Autotune messes with the vibrato really hard and tries to lock it into notes, and then the opposite way obviously does the opposite thing. Leaving it at 0 does nothing though, and that's where I always have it. And that's everything you need to know, so let's listen to the song and see what it sounds like.
No, they don't ever really wanna see you smile. They'll give you the world and take it in and out. Everyone around you always plotting for the taking. Better watch your back or lose everything you're making. When I shoot, I don't miss. I know I make bangers though.
And that is all I have for this video. That's really everything you need to know. I hope I didn't drag it on too long, and I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comments below and I'll try my best to respond to everyone. And again, if you're not too sure about Autotune Pro but you just want to try it out, I do have a link for you guys in the description below, which gives you 2 weeks free for Autotune, no commitment. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, just make sure you hit the subscribe button. Love y'all. See you next time.